Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back. Hope you all had a fantastic day out there. Had a pretty decent little day in the market today, up 1.6% on the day with XRP sitting at 39 cents. Got XLM sitting at just under 9 cents still, actually about 8.5 cents here. 1.8% up as well. For those of you who forgot, MoneyGram and Stellar still have a partnership. Just wanted to throw that out there. And then I've got a little video for you today. 2 minutes long. Please stick it out with this video because here we've been talking about the FTX situation. Of course, we talked about the Luna situation and all that was going on and how that does not dictate what is truly happening in the world with this technology. And so Stellar put out a tweet in which they talked about the question that was asked at Meridian 2022, and a question that came up was, is this crypto winter an industry self-inflicted wound? And of course, they were talking about FTX. Really love this answer. It's 2 minutes long. Watch this real quickly, and then we'll get into our last little bit of information that we want to put out on Ripple.
If you think this crypto winter was a industry self-inflicted wound from things like Terra Luna or Celsius, just what your view is on causation for this time period.
Yeah, I mean, you said it's an industry-inflicted wound, right? And that lumps the whole industry together and assumes that there's one entity that's sort of like, a monolith, right? It is not the industry as a whole that created this problem, but it is, this is a new technology that has a lot of possibility, and I think that's what's remarkable about it. And with the sort of good will come the bad, right? And I think sometimes bad is just human error or just like bugs, things that are incidental, that are unintended. I think that in this case, the problems were created by people who were, I think some of them were straight up greedy, right? And I think that they were building protocols and mechanisms that sort of inflated the promise of returns, for instance, and that they were only survived as long as crypto asset prices kept increasing, right? And so that is a wound inflicted by, I don't even, like a sort of cynical optimism, right? Like a view of the world where you think, I can build something that it will just print money or something. And I think there are people who have built protocols like that. I mean, in the Stellar ecosystem, I don't think we see that kind of activity, right? But in the broader crypto ecosystem, I think were certain people that were building that kind of stuff, and I think they'll come back, and this is a place where I think policy and regulation can help prevent that kind of thing in the future. Short answer, I think it was inflicted by people in the industry, but not the industry as a whole. I think there's a difference between certain people who are building certain things and others, and it's important to differentiate.
Okay, and so kudos to you, Justin Rice, because I couldn't have said it better. What happened with FTX was a horrible situation, but that is not the entire industry that is the problem. It was just FTX. And for the common Joe out there that doesn't know a whole lot about cryptocurrency, we talked about this as far as being very hurtful to the industry because it was just one bad actor. Now, it just so happens FTX was like a top 3 exchange, which does look very bad for the industry, but the tech is not the problem. Stellar is not the problem. Ripple is not the problem. And once we can get past this situation, this did set us back. Make no mistake, it definitely set us back. People are going to eventually see what the beauty of this market has to offer, and it will be XRP and XLM as the top 2 dogs on the porch, as I talked about in one of my videos earlier, in my personal opinion. Now, lastly, David Shorts put out a really good tweet today, thread here I want to dissect for you real quickly, then we'll get out of here. But it's really talking about, the security versus commodity type thing. And what he said is, when you buy an asset and the expectation of it appreciating in value, whether it's a security, a commodity, a collectible, or whatever, its present value and everything built into it doesn't matter. You get 100% of value but you pay 100% of value of that too. That constant will have no effect on your gains or losses. All that matters is what can change. And what goes into the value changes, say increasing 10%, you will make 10% profit. If it goes down, decreasing 10%, you will take a 10% loss. This leads to some counterintuitive conclusions. For example, if you think Bitcoin use will explode in the future, understand that you are paying for that belief. It's built into the price you pay. If people didn't think that, the price would be lower and you would get more Bitcoin for the same money. What matters when you buy an asset for speculation is what will change over time. Will it get better or worse? Will its value grow or will it shrink? Poor present value is a plus. It means you pay less for the same amount of expected future growth. When you look at buying something as an investment, particularly something that doesn't produce revenue stream just from holding it, what matters is how you think its value will change, not the value it has right now. So, what is he saying here? Essentially, the SEC's big argument here is that when you buy something with the intent of gaining profit in the long run, that is a security. When you buy into an asset thinking that is going to generate revenue for you, give you profit in the future, that is a security. XRP, on the other hand, is a commodity, and we see that as far as what this token is actually utilized. Its actual use case is based off commodity principles. And so this last part here, he says, particularly something that doesn't produce a revenue stream from just holding it, that's XRP. What matters is how you think its value will change. That's XRP. Not what value it has right now. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoy the rest of yours. Let me know your thoughts and perspectives in the comment section below. Of course, I've got more videos coming your way on both XRP and XLM, and I'll see you in that next one.